Sinatra. All I do is rhyme. All I do is get this money. All I do is grind.
The Ottomans in decline. The Greeks revolted. The Crimean War of 1854 affected the segment of Europe. The Ottomans in decline. The Greeks revolted. The Crimean War of 1854 affected the segment of Europe. The red shirts in Italy. Prussia turned into Germany. Nationalism began to come up. This saw caused World War One. Walking through the Balkans like, what up? I shot the Archduke because people got so pumped about their country. Like the Italians and their unification, people were like, we want to be one. Austro-Sardinian and Austro-Prussian war led the Austrians right out, dressed in all red for Garibaldi in his red shirt. Victor Emmanuel with his boot and Garibaldi standing next to him. Time for some blood and iron. That smells like Germany. And here comes Chancellor Otto von Bismarck. He compared sausages and laws as they are both ugly and people should not know they are made. But first came the Danish War of 1864, and then the 7 Years' War. Then the Austrians were defeated, and Bismarck was happy because he created the German Confederation. Bismarck was like, I'm messed up telegram. I'm messed up your telegram. No, for real. Bismarck changed the telegram from Wilhelm to the French ambassador. This is what started the Franco-Prussian War. Germany then got all unified, and the Treaty of Frankfurt was signed. France had to pay indemnity. It was occupied by Germany. Germany put warships in the Black Sea. Hello, Alsace and Lorraine. You belong to Germany. Cases got Prussian Junkers Alliance. They took these colors, black, orange, and yellow. The German people would be like, that's our flag. The red shirts in Italy. Prussia turned into Germany. Nationalism began to come up. This all caused World War One. The red shirts in Italy. Prussia turned into Germany. Nationalism began to come up. This all caused World War One. What you know about the sick man of Europe? What you know about the Greeks revolting? There was corruption in the government, along with independence moments and European encroachment. Thank the Sultan for the disarray, because they become dependent of European goods. The Russians decided to take some land. The Habsburgs took some land too. The Greeks revolted and the Janissaries controlling, the Russians taking, all lead to the decline. Up in the sick man. Now it's time for some reforms. Sultan Selim III was like, there needs to be military reform. The Janissaries were like, oh, that's not cool. Muhammad II simply got rid of the Janissaries, public trials and protection to all, just to name a few reforms. Women saw it another way. They actually got hurt by it. The reforms getting no education. Along with no political participation, the reforms was a don't. Crimean War came and resulted in the Treaty of Paris. What did it result in? No naval ships in the Black Sea. And the sick man got sicker. The red shirts in Italy. Prussia turned into Germany. Nationalism began to come up. This all caused World War One. Persecution of minorities happened to the Serbs. Janissaries mistreated them, but only to the Christians down the road. All of this led to World War One, which was the world's first global war, and wound up hurting the Germans. The red shirts in Italy. Prussia turned into Germany. Nationalism began to come up. This all caused World War One.
The start of World War One. World War One. On July 28th of 1914, all the different alliances got dragged into a war. Nationalism and the powder keg of Europe brought everyone into war. The Black Hand shot the Archduke. This started the domino effect, dragging everyone into war. This made one big confusing mess of mad nations. So we had the Triple Alliance and Triple Entente. They went to war. The Shy-Flint Plan was developed. It was a fail. Hey, it was a fail. Hey, so trench warfare was developed. It was boring. Hey, nothing happened. Hey, it resulted in a stalemate. Fighting in World War One. World War One. Trench, foot. World War One. World War One. Shell, shock. World War One. New technology, airplanes, World War One. U.S. neutrality, lots of debt, World War One. The Allied forces win, Germany gets left with lots of debt.